Hi folks, Simon here, welcome back to the channel. And the Final Fantasy VII Remake official Twitter feed, of which I'll leave a link to down in the video description, has just today posted a video, an interview clip with Yoshinori Kitase, who's the producer on the remake and quite the veteran of the Final Fantasy VII brand, of course. He has explained a little bit about how the difficulty modes are going to work in the upcoming remake. Now, just a warning for you guys, this is somewhat anticlimactic, I'll be honest with you, but it does give us a bit of an excuse to talk about the difficulty settings in the game and perhaps where we'd like to see them go, because so far the options do seem somewhat limited. But let's just go ahead here and see what Kitase has to say, and I'll just commentate as well, or repeat the dialogue here for those of you that are on smaller screens and can't read the subs. So let's begin. That's very simple. In easy mode, the damage the player inflicts on enemies is increased a bit, and the damage they take from enemy attacks is reduced compared to normal mode. So that is what makes it easier to play on easy mode. And that's it. That's the whole video. So it's a little bit of a disappointing response, if I'm being honest with you, from Kitase here, because I mean, it goes without saying, obviously, that in easy mode we're going to have enemies that that require less damage to be done to them before they're defeated and are going to be issuing less damage themselves. But one of the things that I would have liked to have seen between difficulties is changes to the actual AI. Maybe we are getting that and it just wasn't mentioned. Perhaps this was some kind of quick fire round that Kitase was dealing with here, I don't know. But it wasn't mentioned, so we can't really know if that is the case. So it does just seem that the difficulty changes between easy and normal are somewhat superficial, just the numbers themselves are being changed. One thing I would like to see is more depth to the difficulty modes than what we've seen so far. At the moment, all we have are the options for easy mode, normal mode, and the classic mode, which, by the way, a few people have said is only playable on easy mode, but I believe classic mode is a different difficulty option in and of itself, so I'm not sure how that's going to be balanced or tuned compared to easy or normal yet. Maybe if you guys know that, you can let me know in the comment section. But what I would really like to see is a little bit more depth to these difficulties, and perhaps not only more depth to the easy and normal modes, but maybe more difficulty modes, maybe a hard mode. I know a lot of people, you know, have found some of the RPG games recently that haven't had you know, multiple difficulty modes a little bit too easy and would have liked that option. And I hope that's something that perhaps is considered for the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Also, it'd be interesting to know if there's going to be a New Game Plus option and how that would work. I would be very surprised if there isn't. We know that Final Fantasy 15 had a New Game Plus option, so even in these action JRPG genre games, we can still get those. And I do suspect there will be one here as well. But right now we're simply talking about a standard easy mode and a standard normal mode, with the differences between them seemingly limited to just the standard numbers, the health and the damage totals. So what do you guys think about this, about easy and normal mode? Probably I'll start playing on normal mode and we'll see how it's tuned. If for whatever reason it becomes insanely difficult for the purposes of streaming, I might drop down, but chances are I'll probably just stick to normal difficulty. I know a lot of you would probably want a harder difficulty than normal, and hopefully Square will consider implementing something along those lines, perhaps either before the remake is due to come out or maybe in a patch shortly after. But yeah, do share your thoughts down below. Are you excited about these two difficulty modes, easy and normal, or do you think there's a little bit more they could be doing in this regards? Thanks for stopping by, checking out the video today, guys. Any future Final Fantasy VII Remake news that comes our way, I'll make sure to share with you. Until then, have a great day.